First thing I want to tell you guys is I promise you that Tate is too rich and too smart to do anything illegal. He's been too rich and too smart to do anything illegal for a very, very long time. As long as I've lived with him, I've never seen him do anything illegal at all in any way, shape, or form. Tate also, because he's foreseen of things, he always knew that this would happen. He's told you guys this would happen. He has many interview clips where he said this would happen. It's a 3-life process when you're someone that that let's say the Matrix or the mainstream news or the people in charge do not like you. It's a 3-step process. First, they try and cancel you. So they tried to cancel Tate. They really did. Unfortunately for them, they failed. So they failed on that end. So if they fail on canceling you, what's the next move? Well, the next move is jail. And by the way, you can see this playbook. They do this playbook with Julian Assange. They do it with credible people. It's what they do. First, they try and discredit you and cancel you, so no one listens to you. If people keep listening to you, then they have to try and discredit you further and try and put you in jail. That's the next move. And that's what the Matrix has done. The Matrix is now trying to put Andrew in jail. It's completely bogus charges, but unfortunately, Romania is, you guys can look this up, is known for corruption, and unfortunately, corruption also works to where if the mainstream and the Matrix wants you, they can find a corrupt judge to sign a bullshit paper to get your house raided. And that's really what it is. It's one judge signs one paper, and now your house gets raided, and then you get, and that's how it goes. That's just how it goes. So, obviously that's all in the news now because that's what it takes to discredit, right? Just the house raid alone is massively discrediting. Julian Assange, right? I don't know if you guys know who that is. He's the WikiLeaks guy who reported a bunch of news that the US government didn't want to get reported. Then one day, out of nowhere, some Swedish girl said that he raped her. And there's no evidence at all that happened ever. And I'm pretty sure the charges were dropped and it never even went to court. But by then he ran away and hid in exile in some embassy. He was in that embassy forever. Then they dropped those charges and they added on some new charges about something about leaking sensitive information, like a sort of terrorist thing. So anyway, that's the playbook they played on Assange. Step 2 done. Will they attempt step 3? Because step 3 is if they can't cancel you and if they can't put you in jail or if jail doesn't ruin your influence, the next thing they do is they kill you. They Epstein you. And Andrew's clearly said on multiple podcasts he will never kill himself. Andrew knew that this would happen eventually. It was always a possibility on the board. It was always, okay, well, we've done well in not getting canceled. We're not going to shut up because we're going to keep changing lives for the better. And okay, so that means step 2 is jail. And Andrew expressed in many podcasts that he knew that was the case, and that's why he was worried. And obviously he was worried for a good reason, as we can see now. Because frankly, I'm extremely, extremely surprised this happened. I've been living with the guy forever, and I can tell you guys, it's not true in any way, shape, or form. It's complete, just literal nonsense. I actually can't believe it. It makes me really not trust the justice system at all. I truly don't understand how anyone hates Tate. I speak to Tate about it all the time. I'm like, bro, I literally don't get how people hate you. I don't get it. I truly don't understand. All you do is promote is individual strength and making their lives better. That's all you promote. You say, become super rich so that the government can't just tell you what to do, otherwise they take away your paycheck. Become super rich so you can't just get fired because you think that you should be strong and that the government doesn't always tell the truth. He's just promoting you to become anti-fragile to whatever the world can do to you. He just promotes it so that your family will always be okay and that you don't have to be silenced. Most people can't say what they think because they will get fired. HR in their place will fire them if they say what they think. That's most people. Most people don't realize, or they do realize and they just are quiet, which is what the smart ones do if they're in that position, is that, look, I can't say what I think, otherwise I might lose my job and then I will let my family down because my family depends on me. That's the case of most people. And the people who hate Tate, I truly, truly don't understand it. It really is that some people are so dependent on the Matrix that they will fight to defend it. It truly is that level. I personally literally can't believe it. I've been saying Tate for years. I don't get how people hate you. I just simply don't understand it. It doesn't make sense in my mind. All you tell people to do is work out super hard to become strong. And yeah, he might say that in a bit of an offensive way, right? He might say that like, yeah, it's disgraceful to be fat. No one should be fat. It's a disgrace. It's a shame on your family name. He might say it so that it hurts some fat people's feelings. But at the end of the day, what he's trying to do is he's trying to get those fat people to take care of their health. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to make them healthier. They hate him for trying to make him healthier. They hate him because he tries to tell them to have standards about their lives. Like, wait, so you're just going to become an unhealthy piece of shit. Do you not care about your parents? You really want to die early. You really want to die early because you have bad health? You couldn't do some push-ups, so you want to die early and let everyone down? Let all your family and friends down? Let them all be sad earlier? You really, that's the life you want? That's what he says. That's what he tells people. And that's why fat people hate him. Like, that's why most people hate him. People hate him because he tells them, like, what? Oh, wait, so you're just going to work a slave job that you can get fired from at any moment, and you're not going to try and become rich for your family and friends? What if your friends right now, they get fired and they're about to lose the house unless you can give them $10,000? You're really going to be the guy who doesn't have the $10,000 to give your family and friends? Like, I don't get it, because what it is to me is it's such laziness. It's such brutal laziness. They just don't want to be fit because they don't want to do the push-ups, but they don't think about the repercussions for their friends and family and everyone they love. Everyone loves people. Like, being out of shape is saying that you don't love them as much as an in-shape person loves their friends and family. The people who hate Tate, I really don't understand their mindset, and I'd love to understand their mindset to hopefully help them, so that maybe after that discussion with them, they will start thinking, you know what, maybe I should maybe I should watch what I eat. Maybe I don't need to drink that Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Because it's only this level of, like, irresponsibility. Like, do you really need to drink that Coca-Cola? Do you really need that? Is that really more important to you than 15 minutes extra with your family? Because that's what it's doing. It's hurting your health. So is the amount of happiness that Coca-Cola brings you really worth the damage to your family? Like the heartbreak of when you die younger than you would have without the Coca-Cola. Is that really what you want? I don't get it. And it truly is, man, that the Matrix movie has it fucking right. Some people are so dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it.